Can binaural tinnitus sound therapy make tinnitus go away? If you're looking for an alternative treatment for tinnitus, binaural tinnitus sounds may be the right option for you. These sound therapies involve wearing headphones and playing music with a high-frequency beat. In theory, binaural beats distract the brain from detecting the ringing in the ears and relieve tinnitus symptoms. Additionally, the music will often mask the annoying ringing, making it easier for you to focus on the sounds. Although the Tinnitus Association does not endorse binaural beats as a treatment for tinnitus, several studies have suggested it may help with the symptoms of tinnitus. Some researchers have also found that binaural beats reduced the mean disturbance score for tinnitus sufferers. The average disturbance score decreased from 5.81 to 3.06 in one study. A variety of medical conditions can cause tinnitus, including Meniere's disease, infection, clogged ears, and also head and neck trauma. While binaural tinnitus sound therapy is one option for treatment, you should see your audiologist before undergoing any treatment. However, not all hearing clinics are equipped to deal with the condition. But it is always best to consult an audiologist if you're concerned that you may have Meniere's disease. Tinnitus can be a very uncomfortable and stressful, life-altering condition such that people who suffer from it in severe cases have a very diminished quality of life and can only think of getting rid of the problem, but they realize that this is easier said than done. And this is why we will be giving away our free all-natural tinnitus remedies ebook. This book will explain to you what treatments to use to finally become tinnitus-free forever. So just keep watching till the end of this short video to get access to our free all-in-one tinnitus remedies guide. For many of us, tinnitus seems to be a nagging problem that never wants to go away no matter what we do to try to get some relief. In every part of the world you will find more cases of people with tinnitus more than ever before. And it isn't very clear what the exact reason might be. However, with the advancement of technology of all types, it is possible to finally do something about this rise in tinnitus cases. One of the major contributors of this condition would be bad eating habits, which leads to declining health. Also, the loss of hair cells in the inner ear is one of the most common causes of tinnitus, possibly due to exposure to loud noises and aging. Traumatic head injuries can also cause tinnitus. Head trauma can cause damage to the auditory nerves and result in a permanent ringing in the ear. Whiplash can also cause tinnitus. It is estimated that 10% of people who suffer from whiplash develop ear problems. However, many of these people pass hearing tests and undergo MRI scans. Nevertheless, a diagnosis of tinnitus can be difficult. Some doctors call this kind of tinnitus reactive tinnitus or winding up. Although the term doesn't seem intuitive, the concept is backed by clinical research. Many patients report success with using white noise to clear their tinnitus. But it is important to note that the effects of white noise on tinnitus will vary from one person to another. Regardless of the cause, tinnitus can affect the person's life in a variety of ways. In the case of pulsatile tinnitus, it is often related to a specific health condition in the body. Other medical conditions that can cause pulsatile tinnitus are irregular blood vessels, high blood pressure, anemia, atherosclerosis, and head and neck tumors. However, the condition is treatable, and the tinnitus symptoms usually subside after adequate treatment. Benefits of binaural sounds. Did you know that our minds ignore any continuous noises or sounds that it considers unimportant? And it only focuses on these sounds when you choose to hear them. Binaural sounds help you refocus your mind on a different sound that is much more relaxing. In addition to these positive results, researchers also noted that the sound therapy significantly reduced the loudness of tinnitus. Continued use of this type of treatment produced the best results. Various studies have shown that binaural sound therapy reduces tinnitus perception while also decreasing levels of depression, anxiety, and arousal in people suffering from tinnitus, and also stress-induced tinnitus. A recent study found that 16 out of 23 participants who received binaural tinnitus sounds showed an overall reduction in their tinnitus loudness and annoyance. But 3 participants, however, actually showed an increase in their tinnitus after sound therapy. Overall, sound therapy reduced tinnitus loudness and annoyance. Using white noise sounds to cure tinnitus. The noise made by a white noise machine can help tinnitus sufferers sleep soundly. This sound is a combination of varying frequencies that sound like a quiet hum, but are not harmonic in nature. Some people find this noise soothing, especially at night, and find it helpful for calming the brain before bed. While there is no widely known cure for tinnitus, white noise can be a useful distraction for people suffering from the condition. When a person experiences tinnitus, the central auditory pathways send an alert in the brain because it is experiencing a ringing sound. With this understanding, it was discovered during studies conducted on people with tinnitus that the stimulation of auditory nerves could actually improve their hearing. This is why high-frequency binaural sounds and music produced great results for diminishing tinnitus. Natural tinnitus remedies. While it's true that the present-day technology hasn't found a cure for tinnitus which is efficient in every situation, more and more people are finding that the holistic and natural approach has been extremely beneficial for their tinnitus. The primary reason behind this is the fact that there aren't any negative adverse effects like you experience from some prescription medication. That is why more people are opting to take natural remedies. Natural remedies involve the use of herbal remedies that the majority of prescribed drugs are derived from, without any added chemicals. Do you want to know how to identify the kind of tinnitus you suffer from and find out the root of your tinnitus, and the precise methods to get rid of it permanently? Are you interested in getting our comprehensive guide and solutions for tinnitus that are all natural? Download our book for free to find out a 3-step remedy that eliminates tinnitus effectively for good. Simply click the link provided in the description below to get your copy now. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos with tips to help you get rid of tinnitus and more. And we'll see you in the next video.